Hey folks, it is a big year for Metrocrest Services, assisting people in 5 separate communities for the last 50 years. That's right, people in Coppell, Carrollton, Addison, Farmers Branch, and even part of Dallas benefit from the important services that Metrocrest provides. It could be something as simple as food or financial literacy or home repair or an emergency ride to the doctor. It all boils down to people helping people. And now, Metrocrest is ready to set the table for the next 50 years.
You know, Metrocrest Services has been around for 50 years now and have really filled the voids that were left by other nonprofits. So you think about the Red Cross who hops in during a disaster. We're here every day for our neighbors. We're here to help with rent, utilities, food, help with jobs, help seniors get to the doctor. And so we're the community organization, the place that people turn to when they have a need. And we're very fortunate to have 4 great partners in our cities: Farmers Branch, Carrollton, Coppell, and Addison. They have stepped up to help us for 50 years. They've always been wonderful partners, whether it be monetary support or volunteer support or just advocacy and promotion of what we do. This past year has been absolutely amazing. Our cities, including Farmers Branch, have stepped up to help us pay rent, to buy food for our clients, to make sure that our neighbors were housed and were fed. I think volunteers here, which we use thousands a year, love the experience. It's not just a matter of them giving a monetary donation or advocating. They actually get to experience it. They get to see the joy in the eyes of our clients, adults, seniors, and children. That's quite gratifying.
Number one, it gives us an opportunity to give back. And when I came out and took a tour of what Metrocrest does, they give in so many ways. This place, the people are amazing. There is not one person here that isn't willing to go above and beyond. And everybody helps everybody, and they're so personable. I was like, I love this place. I could do this, and I want to continue to give back in some way. So we do it. I do it a couple days a week, Wednesdays and Fridays with my sister. But there are so many people that come here, and they are so grateful, and it makes you realize that every penny that is donated goes to the right people in this right area. And I know Texas food banks all over the place, but Metrocrest does an amazing job of ensuring that we are giving the people who need it in our area essentials of things that you and I take for granted. This place is amazing. And so many of these people, they come back once a week. And you start recognizing them, and you know who they are, and they are so forever grateful. And the great majority of them, you know, they thank you. It makes you realize how needed these type of services are. And I think that so many of us, including myself, had no idea. And it wasn't until this last year that I found out about it and went. My sister was the one I have to give her credit and said, come here, I want to take you somewhere and I want you to see this. And then I was hooked.
You know, Metrocrest Services has a lot of need like most nonprofits, and they're in really 3 categories. One is monetary donations. That helps us pay the bills here every day. The other would be volunteer time. Your time is valuable to us. We cannot do what we do without volunteers. Volunteers run this food pantry every day of the week. The other area is advocacy. We need you to make sure that as people need help, that you let them know about Metrocrest Services and the services that we provide and send them our way. We want to make absolutely sure we're helping those in need. But our model is all about self-sufficiency. If you need help with housing, this is the place to come. If you need help with utility bills, this is the place to come. We also focus on financial literacy here. So for us, it's about taking care of the emergency, taking care of financial literacy, helping people find a job. We'll send you back to school. We want to make sure that we provide that transformative opportunity for you to regain your self-sufficiency. This past year has been unprecedented, to say the least, for us. Our volume has gone up 8 to 10 times. So families that maybe were struggling before the pandemic really were hit hard. They're the first to lose their jobs, often the last to recover, the most vulnerable in our community. And so we've seen huge increases in housing assistance, food assistance, job assistance, and seniors being kind of stuck in their home homebound. So this year we've seen this truly unprecedented demand, and we've had to pivot like everybody else and make changes, including doing our pantry outside in the parking lot to be able to meet the demand of the community. So Metrocrest Services has a lot going on. Obviously, we're battling a pandemic, which is going to be a multi-year event for us. This is exciting for us. It's the 50th anniversary of Metrocrest Services. And on top of that, we're looking at building a new building here in the near future. We ran out of space here before the pandemic. The pandemic has taken up all of our space. We've added new employees, we've added more services, and so we're excited about, in the next 2 years, having a new building built. We've got to raise a lot of money during the pandemic. We've secured land at the corner of Josie and Beltline to do that. So we're excited about that next chapter of our lives. In a couple years, we're going to be cutting a ribbon. We hope all you'll come.
How to help? Volunteer or sponsor or donate, or even better, join the Changemaker team with a monthly commitment. The goal is $1 million by October 30th of this year. Now it sounds big, but the need is bigger than ever. So celebrate the first 50 years of Metrocrest by helping them make plans for the next. For FBTV, I'm Jeff Brady.